How many gigabytes is the human brain? Perhaps the answer to this question is much more interesting than you think, because scientists have been studying the brain for years, but still no one can measure its capacity like a computer, because the brain is not a computer. In a computer, information is stored in files. But in your brain, a song, a smell, a memory from your childhood, and a sentence you heard years ago are connected by invisible links. That's why scientists cannot fully calculate brain capacity. However, according to some estimates, the brain's capacity could be equivalent to millions of gigabytes. But that's not the most interesting question. The real question is, have you ever tested how powerful your brain is? If you want, let's do a little experiment together now. Sit where you are. Don't put down your phone. Just close your eyes and think about the room where you spent the most time in your childhood. What was the color of the wall? Which side was the window on? Where was the bed? What was the first thing you saw when the door opened? Think a little more. Maybe details you thought you forgot are starting to come back. Now open your eyes. Do you know what just happened? Your brain reconstructed a place you haven't seen in years. Moreover, without looking at any photos, because memory is not a drawer, the brain does not store memories, it reconstructs them every time you remember. Now let's move on to the second test. Say the names of the first 3 teachers that come to mind. Then remember your favorite cartoon from childhood. Then think about the color of your elementary school desk. Did you notice? Your brain navigated through billions of connections in just a few seconds to find the information you wanted. This is what makes the human brain interesting. It's not about how much capacity it has, but its ability to find the information you need even years later. Perhaps asking how many gigabytes the brain is the wrong question. Because the brain is not a hard disk. It is one of the most complex structures we know in the universe, and most of us spend a lifetime without ever approaching its limits. Perhaps the question you should ask yourself today is not how much capacity my brain has, but how much am I using such a powerful brain?